What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I know I don't really upload on YouTube that much, but I've had a lot of comments from you guys from my Instagram and TikTok that I should do a full walk around build of my car. That's what we're gonna be doing today. I'll be talking about from everything I've done for the exterior, the interior, performance, suspension, my trunk setup, literally from inside and out of this car. You guys are gonna see and learn everything I've done to this car. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Kevin and my Instagram and TikTok is kevs.trd. Quick little background before I got this car. I used to have a 2021 Toyota Camry SE. However, I explained it on one of my old YouTube videos how I ended up getting this car. Due to an accident, that car got totaled. Right behind me is my 2023 Toyota Camry TRD. To the outside of this car, most noticeable one that you guys can see is of course my wide body kit. Got this wide body kit from Battle Arrow. It is a full over fenders that goes on the front fender, the front bumper, it goes to the door as well, the rear quarter panel and the rear bumper. If you guys want to know where I get this part from, don't worry, I'm gonna have everything in the description down below. A quick fact about me with this wide body kit, I've had this since 2021. I actually had this on my old Camry. When that car got totaled, I thought the whole wide body was gonna be damaged, but it wasn't. Literally, I grabbed the old wide body kit from that car and transferred it from this car. Next up are my wheels. These are GMR Evoques. I got my wheels from VR Wheels. This wheels actually took only literally 3 weeks. So it is so hard to find a good set of wheels that would accommodate to the specs that I need, because I was trying to achieve the perfect fender to lip look, which I did from the front and the rear of the car. Now, it took me honestly months and months to figure out the specs that I need for this car, and I was finally able to do it. So huge shout out to VR Wheels. Honestly, this custom wheels, everything assembled, shipped to my door, only took about 3 weeks. Next up is my SEMA style carbon fiber hood, and I did wrap some of the vents like a stripe accent to it. I also have some emblems here in the front. I have my TEQ and TRD. Those are both RGBs. I can control them from my phone, and they do have some carbon fiber accents in the back. I also have the very first version of not the very first headlights, but the very first version of the triple beam headlights. I've had this for 3 years now. I do need a new set because you can see there's some condensation in there. Full RGBs. All my lights that I got is from Evoque Concepts. I'm gonna link them down in the description of this video. And of course, my RGB fog lights as well. Now let's go forward with the wrap. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me the color of this, and it's so hard to reply to every single message to you guys, so that's why I'm making this video. It's probably a better angle. Perfect. This is what you call, it's not a midnight gold. It's like a brighter metallic glaze gold that's from Evoque Concepts as well. This wrap is not a midnight gold. There's actually people tell me that they have the same wrap or it is the midnight gold. However, it is not the midnight gold. The midnight gold that I know that you guys are talking about is a lot darker than this. This is more of a glaze, brighter type of kind of metallic gold. Also on certain angles, you can see that there's some olive green to it. It's not just gold. So the side skirts and the rear diffuser are OEM. I just added the splitter, different style diffuser underneath to kind of connect it. So the front lid that I have is called the GT front lid from Cuztomtunning. I don't know if they still sell them. My whole aero kit that I have in my car is from Downforce Solutions. So the bolts that I have for this car is Downstar. Dude, this is probably one of the most expensive bolts I've ever spent on this car, because a total of 76 bolts. And if you guys know, when you buy a wide body or install a wide body, you're gonna need the washer, the bolt, and either a walnut or a riv nuts. So I ended up going with the walnuts so I can still start taking them off, and I can just replace them if they do get bad. For riv nuts, I risk more of stripping it and then getting stuck in there and have so much stuff if I need to replace. That's the reason why I decided to go with the walnuts instead of the riv nuts. Also, I know everybody has been asking me this one too. This is a ski box, not a cargo box, because this box that I have is from Thule. Also, the bar and the rack, all of this is from company Thule. I got this from Amazon. So you can order it from Rack Attack or any other store where they carry them, but I got all mine from Amazon. This one is called I think it's the Vector Alpine. This is meant to be for skis. This is what people use when they travel to go to snow with the skis. Now, a traditional cargo box sometimes is a lot bigger and wider. I did went with this exact design because it flows with the roof of my car, and it's just not too obnoxiously big, like my old one that I had on my car. And I still perfectly can fit a 10 by 10 canopy and 2 chairs, some stuff that I still put in there, which are like emergency tools, etc., things of that nature. Please excuse the car is a little dirty right now. North Carolina pollen, bro. That's not dirt. Trust me, it'll come off once I rinse off the car. But this is the taillights as well that I got from Invoke Concepts. Those are full RGBs. They look like the XSE OEM style taillights, but they had a different kind of design where the turn signals are sequential and the DRLs kind of flashes with the 3 lines here on this side. I saw one of my videos on Instagram that I mentioned that I'm missing something on the rear of this car, which is a rear reflector. Yes, you got it right. This has been like that for probably a year now, and I just couldn't decide which one I want to go with. I want to go with the RGB ones. I want to go with just the regular red ones. Smoke, clear, there's just so many options. So let me know in the comments what will look good best for my rear reflector. Going to more details of the car, you have a carbon fiber M style mirror caps. They have this little horn that sticks out on this side. They have one that just kind of looks OEM style, but I did went ahead and go with this kind of style to kind of add more aggressiveness to the side mirrors. Also, visors and B pillars are also carbon fiber. All of that is from kocf.com, and it's also going to be linked in the description down below. Going with the suspension of my car, I am running AirTech struts with a Airlift 3P manifold. I am running a 1/4 inch line, 5-gallon tank, and 2 dual 444C compressors. Let me open the trunk for you so you can see what my trunk setup looks like. Please excuse the mess. I had a divider that goes between the manifold and the tank. Took that off so I can show you guys my full trunk setup. And I also have a RGB front manifold plate from Invoke Concepts. Base plate is also RGB, and my boy from Air Ride Fashion made that. All this stuff that I did here is done by me. I literally just went to Joann's and picked up some fabric and some wood from Home Depot, and I just kind of put in a concept, what I want to do with my trunk setup, and I kind of sketched it out on the paper and just execute it. Literally, that's how you plan what your next model you do in your car. Literally get a vision on it, stick to it, don't change it. And if you want to do a certain style, like draw it on the paper or something, and it's gonna help you. Trust me, I've been there. The top hat of this struts also come with adjustable camber as well. To add a little bit more camber, it's not gonna give you a lot, it's probably gonna give you like a 0.5 to about a degree of camber. You're probably not gonna see it, but I have Eibach camber bolts. Also, since we're down here, running power stop, drilled in slatted rotors, and their ceramic brake pads as well. Of course, I can't forget my NRG lug nuts. You can choose between open end and closed end. I keep them closed because I don't want any water or dirt getting in there, and it can eventually seize my lugs. I feel like I'm running out of breath. It's been a while since I've done a full walk around in my car, and honestly, it feels good. I need to upload more videos in YouTube, bro. Like, I have to. Let's go with the performance of the car. Pop the hood. Ta-da! Also, one more to the suspension. I do have a Brace One performance strut bar. If you don't know, the OEM Camrys already has strut bar in the back right there. This is just an extra one. From the factory, this car has a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6 engine. This is the 2GR FKS engine. Sorry guys, I'm like filming in downtown right now. That's why you can hear the train on the background. Where was I? Oh, That's my J&L oil catch can. I wish they would make AOS, which is the air oil separator. I know my friend Darren has it in his car. What it essentially does is all the oil that goes to that can, it goes back to your engine. So mine actually, all the oil that goes to the can, I have to kind of unscrew it myself, dump it out and put it back on. And all the red trim that you see on my engine bay are just painted by me. I went to Lance Auto for that and I bought the spray. I forgot the brand, but it's the one you use for like valve covers, because this one is like a different texture and then regular paint wouldn't stick to that. So I bought a primer, the red, and I bought like the matte clear coat. That's how I got the perfect finish, and the heat does not melt it. I had this painted for over 6 months now and it's still looking great. Pretty sure it's gonna last longer. Also, one more thing for performance, I am tuned by D3 Performance. That's like a tune where you can go from different octane, from 87, 89, 91, and 93 from California. I've never seen 93 in California. All I've seen is 91. That's why they have the 91 tune available. Also, this car is tuned on E85. This car has both direct and port injection. It has enough fuel system to support E85. Yes, this car is still on stock exhaust. You can even see the TRD engraved on the side of the tips. All I did to this car is a resonator delete. Next up, I'm gonna take you guys inside of this car so you guys can see all the interior mods I've done to the car. Come on in, come closer, come closer. First thing you guys gonna see is my prom seats. My first ever sponsor for the car. This is probably the best mod I've ever had on my car. I use it every time I drive the car, which is the carbon fiber steering wheel. I made a video about this. If you guys need this, hit me up on Instagram. I do sell them for different year making models and different designs. I've sold a couple of this exact same ones, but if you have an idea in mind, let me know, send me a message and let's work together. The shift knob as well, if you can see it right there. The tuner that plugs in underneath by your OBD2 port. And also I leave it on here so that way I can track like my oil temp, coolant temp, etc. Also, this is my controller for my airlift 3P management. I have some carbon fiber pieces installed on the car. If you can see clearly, that side of the AC vent has carbon fiber overlay on it. This side of the AC vent has one. Armrest has one as well, and of course the center console. Also, I almost completely forgot one more thing. You guys might not see this as a mod, but this one actually helped me every time I open my hood, which is the hood struts. OEM one, the Camrys didn't came with hood struts. If you have the SE, the LE, or the TRD version, you're gonna have the regular hood prop, like only one where you pull it out of the hood and you clip it. Where's mine? It goes right here. The brackets that goes here and the brackets that goes on the bottom, those are all OEM, and then this one is universal. You can guys take a picture if you need to. The part number is right here. Can you guys see that? Let me focus it real quick. That's the part number for the hood struts. I think it's time to wrap up this video, and if you guys made it all the way to the end, thank you. It means a lot to me. If you guys enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment anything you want down below. Let me know what I should do next to the car, what you like, what you don't like. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.